Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please press the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subby, thank you for returning. So you guys are here to make the fried chicken wings and jollof rice, right? Excellent. So this is going to be a step-by-step process in how to go about doing it. Here's our ingredients. We have stew, which is a tomato sauce, which we're going to use as the base for the jollof rice. We have half a medium-sized chopped onions, red bell pepper, and Scotch bonnet. Okay, now we're just going to blend the red bell pepper and the Scotch bonnet together. The reason why we're using bell pepper is to give the jollof rice that nice orange red color that Nigerian and Ghanaian jollof rice is known for. I've added a little bit of water. We don't want too much water because we don't want the process of frying out the bell pepper and the onions to take too long. So here I'm just blending the ingredients together. We now have the bell pepper and the Scotch bonnet blended together. Can you see? There we go. It's in a nice watery consistency. So here we have our onions, and I'm now going to fry it and get it to that high heat. So now I'm adding the tomato sauce or stew into the onions. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to fry it out very well and combine everything all together. I always have stew in my fridge because stew goes with everything. You can always make something out of stew. So today I'm using this particular stew to make the base of my jollof rice. So now we're just going to stir it and fry it out. Okay, you can see guys, the onions and the tomatoes is now frying. Just giving it a quick stir before I add my bell pepper and Scotch bonnet. The reason why I like to do it separately is because I believe that we're building the taste. I don't like blending the tomatoes, the onions, the crayfish all in one blender, then boom. No, I like to do it separately, so therefore the taste will be building itself up step by step. And before you know it, you have otoloto jollof rice. Guys, look at that. See the bubbles? Excellent. If you see that on your stew, that means you're on the right path. So everything is coming together, the tomato, the onions, and the bell pepper. At this particular stage, this is where the magic happens. So I'm adding chicken stock. I'm going to add a bit of curry, and I'm going to add black pepper. You can also add ginger, garlic. It's all down to your taste buds and what you desire for your own jollof rice. But this stage is very critical. I also have added crayfish already because I've made this stew before. So I've already had that taste of crayfish. But if you haven't added crayfish, this is the time to do it, guys. This is the time. I'm now adding coconut milk just to enhance the flavor of our jollof rice. We're just going to combine all the flavors together for the next 2 to 3 minutes and just allow it to bubble. Okay, this is how it should look. Just give it a taste and make sure you have your desired taste. Here we have 2 cups of uncooked rice. Brand new to info, guys, brand new to info. If you don't want your jollof rice to be burnt, remove the sauce from the heat and then pour in your rice into the sauce. So now I'm mixing everything and covering every single grain of rice with our sauce. And this will now prevent my jollof rice from not burning at the bottom because it's no longer being stirred or turned on top of the heat. I'm adding 2 cups of water, not too much, but just pouring in enough. And I'm just mixing everything together and make sure that the water is being covered by every single grain of rice. Okay, this is the final stage, guys. I'm adding another chicken stock. The reason why I'm doing it is because we're building our flavors. We don't want to do everything all at once. So this is the last chicken stock and making everything infused together. And because we added water, so the taste will come out a little bit. So just giving it a final stir and we shall have our original jollof rice. Yay! Okay, let's take a look. Okay, we're nearly there. all we need to do is just add a little bit more water. So it's a bit fluffy, just need to add a little bit more water. Just a small amount, not too much, and it's cooked. Wow, here we go. There's the jollof rice, looking good, looking fluffy, and looking at its original color, Niger jollof. So guys, what do you think? Tell me what you think in the comment section. It looks good, right? With those little particles of tomato and a little bit of coriander on top. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Now on to the fried chicken wings. Here I have 1 kg of wings, which I refrigerated 24 hours before, with cayenne pepper, garlic powder, black powder, chicken stock and cumin. Here we have the seasonings that we're going to use to season the actual flour for frying. We have 2 eggs here that we're going to coat our chicken, and we have flour here. I'm now mixing the seasoning all together with a fork, just making sure that all the seasoning is just blended and mixed very well. With this mix, I will pour it into the flour, and that will give our flour a nice, flavorful or rich taste. Make sure to mix it very well, guys, so that we don't have any form of like clumps of seasoning in particular spots. There we go, evenly distributed. Here we have our chicken, our egg and flour. So I'm going to dip the chicken into the egg and then into the flour. The reason why I'm doing that is so that the egg can stick to the chicken and that the flour can stick to the chicken. So the egg is like some form of like binding agent for the flour. Now I'm adding the chicken into the flour and making sure that every part of the chicken is covered with the flour. Guys, forgive me with my 2 bowls moving it back and forth. It's just I was just trying to keep it within the shot so you guys be able to see what I'm doing. What I have here is a spring onion, and what I'm doing is I'm just piercing a few holes into the onion so that the flavor of the onion will be infused into the oil while I'm frying. If you don't have spring onion, you can also use a small onion or half an onion. I'm just checking here to see how hot the oil is by dipping the onion into the oil. I've placed the spring onion into the oil just to gauge how hot the oil is, and it seems to be okay for me. So I'm now adding the chicken wings into the oil. I'm going to fry both sides for 9 minutes. So what we're looking for in our frying is that nice rich brown golden color on both sides. Make sure you cook your chicken wings very well because you wouldn't want to get food poisoning. Those of you who are not familiar in frying, you can buy a temperature gauge which is used for cooking. You put the thermometer into the oil and it will give you a reading. The reading should be about 350 or so you'll be able to know how hot the oil is. Now we fried it for about 9 minutes. We can see that lovely golden brown color really coming out very well. And now I'm just going to flip it onto its other side. Guys, just a quick question. What do you do with your egg wash? Do you use it for anything? Like make scrambled eggs, or do you just throw it away? Like me personally, I throw it away. But I just want to know what you guys did with it. Let me know in the comment section. Guys, look at that. What do you think? Look how golden and delicious it looks. Can you see all the black pepper encrusted into the skin? Oh, juicy. Can't wait. Guys, what do you think? Doesn't it look beautiful? Let's take a picture. If you enjoyed this video, please share, give us a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button for all our postings. Thank you very much.
Untitled Chapter.